Hello, everyone. It's Jessica Wilkinson, your Young Adult Services Librarian. And for this week's Teen Book Talk, I'm going to talk about some of the friendship breakup books that we have. So let's get started. The first one is We Used to Be Friends by Amy Spalding. Told in dual timelines, half of the chapters moving forward in time and half moving backward, We Used to Be Friends explores the most traumatic breakup of all, that of childhood besties. At the start of their senior year in high school, James, a girl with a boy's name, and Kat are inseparable. But by graduation, they're no longer friends. James prepares to head off to college as she reflects on the dissolution of her friendship with Kat. While in alternating chapters, Kat thinks about being newly in love with her first girlfriend and having a future that feels wide open. Over the course of senior year, Kat wants nothing more than James to continue to be her steady rock, as James worries about everything she believes about love and her future is a lie. When her high school sweetheart parents announce they're getting a divorce. Funny, honest, and full of heart, We Used to Be Friends tells of the pains of growing up and growing apart. The next book is Early Departures by Justin A. Reynolds. Jamal's best friend Q doesn't know he's about to die again. He also doesn't know that Jamal tried to save his life, rescuing him from drowning only to watch Q die later in the hospital. Even more complicated, Jamal and Q haven't been best friends in 2 years. Not since Jamal's parents died in a car accident, leaving him and his sister to carry on without them. Grief swallowed Jamal whole, and he blamed Q for causing the accident. But what if Jamal could have a second chance, an impossible chance that would grant him the opportunity to say goodbye to his best friend? A new healthcare technology allows Q to be reanimated, brought back to life like the old Q again. But there's a catch. Q will only reanimate for a short time before he dies, forever. Jamal is determined to make things right with Q, but grief is hard to shake, and he can't tell Q why he's suddenly trying to be friends with him again. Because Q has no idea that he died, and Q's mom is not about to let anyone ruin the miracle by telling him. How can Jamal fix his friendship with Q if he can't tell him the truth? The last book is called Lawless Space by Corey Ann Haydu. Mimi's relationship with her mother has always been difficult, but lately, her mother has been acting more withdrawn than usual, leaving Mimi to navigate the tricky world of turning 16 alone. What she doesn't expect is her mother's advice to start journaling, just like all the women in her family before her. It's a tradition, she says, expected. But Mimi takes to poetry, and with it a way to write down the realities of growing into a woman, the pains of online bullying, and the new experiences of having a boyfriend. And all in the shadows of a sexual assault case that is everywhere on the news, a case that seems to specifically rattle her mother. Trying to understand her place in the world, Mimi dives into the uncovered journals of her grandmother, great-grandmother, and beyond. She immerses herself in each of their lives, learns of their painful stories and their beautiful spirits. And as Mimi grows closer to each of these women, she starts to forge her own path. But it isn't until her mother's story comes to light that Mimi learns about the unyielding bonds of family and the relentless spirit of womanhood. These are just 3 of the broken friendship books that can be found in the teen area, so be sure to come on in and check them out. Thank you.